Well, hello, hello, hello. It is Christine at CL Aldridge Art, and I come to you today with a Happy Mail video. I was just so surprised, and I can't say I wasn't forewarned because she sent me an email that said she was sending something. But I have been blessed with a Happy Mail from my dear channel moderator, Melinda Schrader. And Melinda, what have you done? What have you done? All of this, these were in the same box. And then this one had actually arrived a couple of days ago. And I knew what it was. And it sort of gave me a hint as to what the other one might be. So, ooh. I'll get to this in a second. For those of you who do know, beside, of course, my coloring books, I have also taken up the hobby of diamond painting. And I am giving consideration to licensing one or more of my art drawings to that cause, or that. Hang on, I'm looking for the one that I did. And it's in my book. There it is. I do believe it's in this one. This is the one that I was thinking about making, having made into a diamond painting. If I do, I know the company that I would prefer to be with. I'm not going to say anything yet because I have yet to actually sign anything with them, but this is where I'm going with learning to diamond paint. And of course, I have been working on one, and then I couldn't resist because they're so pretty. I picked out a couple of others, and I suspect that that might be what's in this beautiful bag. This is the Amazon bag for this year, apparently, this gorgeous gift bag with the gold triangles on it. And isn't it beautiful? I always like to take a moment because Amazon does such a good job with this. I like to take a moment to give them kudos. Let me just... Merry Christmas from Melinda. Wow. Melinda, thank you, honey. That is so thoughtful of you. Ooh, look. I know what this is. I know what this is. Oops, I'm going to put that away. This is, oh, this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is, let's see if I can open it to, of course it doesn't have one of those cool just, oh wait, maybe it does. Well, yes it does. Okay, good. Always check them because they usually have a flap somewhere, and that way you can roll it up and put it back in the bag and you haven't destroyed the bag. Oh, this is so cool. So it comes with directions, and so this one actually came from the from Bloom May, our Amazon store. Okay, and it's got clear plastic over it, which is I like the clear. It's not a big one. Yeah, it's made by Bloom May. It is just a I think Mrs. Coffee would call it a snack size, 35 by 35 centimeters. But I think it is so pretty. And it's hard. Well, yeah, you can actually see what it looks like. And then, of course, it comes with all of the diamonds. This one, ooh, look at how pretty. This one is a round. Ooh, this is so pretty. The colors in this are really what got me. because there's these gorgeous deep purples and blue greens and turquoises and all of that. So that's a really dark turquoise green, and this is a lighter turquoisey green, and this is a dark brown, excuse me, and like a rusty brown, and a deep purple, and a kind of a beige. I mean, you can see these. The color is showing up very true on the camera. Yay, it means I finally got my white balance right. So, it's so cool. There's another brown and another sort of different shade. Some grays. Some kind of cream white. Browns. More of that shade. Wow. So there's 25 colors in here. That is so very, very cool. There's black, which is a lot of the outside. And there's kind of a light olivey green, which is beautiful. More black in a big double bag. I like these bags too. They're thick. They're not, it's like it's thicker than, say, the one I bought before. This one has thicker cellophane bags. So that is so cool. That is so very cool. Now I know that I was watching Rachel Ray, and Rachel Ray has a diamond painting channel, as does. Well, she does a lot of things, but diamond painting is one of them, as does Mrs. Coffee. Mrs. Crochet and Coffee is the name of her channel. And so and of course, Anne at A Colorful Life is doing a lot of diamond painting, or not a lot, but diamond painting videos as well. So I've been watching all of them and learning as I go about things like, usually when there's a clear cover on it, it means it's poured glue as opposed to applied with any kind of a brush. And this one does not so it's like super sticky, the glue, and you peel this stuff back and put the diamonds on. But the one that I had before, the one that I'm working on with the butterfly, the people who've been watching my channel have seen me work on it a couple times. It has glue about out to here, and I've noticed that my hand gets stuck in it, even because this one is only over poured by like maybe 1/8 of an inch. So that's very cool. To me, that's important, because I don't want my hand to get, when I'm working on the edges, my hand gets stuck in that. My little pinky finger gets stuck in the glue. This is gorgeous. I'm going to work this up next. I'm going to finish the one I'm working on, but I'm going to do, well, it's the only other one I have. So I'm definitely going to do this next. But wow. And this is so gorgeous. It just really caught my eye on Amazon as one of the must-haves. There's a couple of others too that I just, like there's one that's a tree of life. It's the first one that I saw that I went, oh my, that is so gorgeous. As you can see, I kind of like the tree theme. There's a moon and like an aurora borealis type sky. It's very, this one is, when it's made up, it's very, it's not hippie-ish, because that's not right. It's very, the colors to me are just amazing. That's what it was. It's just striking and really beautiful. And I love this size, I have to say, because it would work up fairly quickly. I mean, the huge ones are great. Don't get me wrong, I would love to have a huge one too, but for and the bigger they are, the more detail, the more detailed they can be. So, but I think that this one is going to be just fine as far as that goes. I don't think it'll be pixelated. Oh, look out. But the name of this company is Bloom May. And it is made in China. But, I love it. Absolutely, I love it. Thank you, Melinda. Okay. Now, these will straighten out once you are able to pull up the cellophane. And as a matter of fact, I'll probably pull it up anyway, just to get rid of some of these air bubbles that are in it. Well, and actually I just made it worse, didn't I? But you don't have to worry about those. It doesn't affect the glue or anything like that. It's all smooth. It does leave marks, but it doesn't affect the ability of the glue to glue, to stick the diamonds down, which is what you want. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm going to put it back in here for right now, though, just so I know where it is, and the diamonds don't get separated from the canvas for any reason. And then, of course, they come with these little toolkits, so you get some of the wax, which goes in the applicator. This one has a single applicator and a little tray and some baggies to hold some spares. And the little trays have little ridges in them, which keep the diamonds in little rows, which makes them easier to pick up. I should have stuck that down in there. Slide it right there. That'll hold it. I can just do the little flapper thing. Oh, and I didn't stick this in there too. Well, I'll do that off camera. Okay. Ooh, thank you, Melinda. That's wonderful. And I'm guessing that this is the other thing that goes with it. And this, everybody, this is so cool because this is a set of diamond painting handy tools. In other words, you can buy this separately, and it's just got all kinds of things which don't come in the kits, but that you might be able to use. Sometimes they do come in the kits. Some kits, like I've been watching some unboxings of some Diamond Art Club stuff, and it's got all these really cool things that come in with it. But, alright, so it comes with this plastic bag, which holds all of it, right? And then it's got this plastic bag, which is more sturdy. Who says I'm not happy? I'm a happy soul. So it's got this, and you can hold all your tools. It's got a little net bag to separate things. It's got a nice pair of metal tweezers. These are metal tweezers. And I know sometimes you get these with sets, but oftentimes you don't. And if you need to pick up a diamond, say it's someplace. Now I usually just stick my finger on it, but sometimes if it's attached to the canvas already and it just sort of fell on it, you can use this to get it off. It comes with an assortment of the that's a straightener. I have to admit I cheated and I used this one last night. But I put it back in the bag so that it would look like I hadn't. I knew what it was. And I worked on my other diamond painting last night. And I was doing a big area. Okay, so this one it's got a 1 and a 3 on the end. So you can pick up 1 or 3 diamonds. This one's got a 1 and I think this is 9. I am not sure. And it doesn't say on it, but it's however many could fit along that bit of it. So 9 maybe. Yeah, I think, or 8. And this one I believe is a 5. So if this is a 5 and this is a 3, hang on, we're going to solve this mystery. Yeah, it's an 8. This one holds 8, I believe. And then this is a straightener. And you can use this. It's a little tool. It's, just got a like a shovel, like a ice scraper. And you can use that to straighten your rows. I think that is way cool. That would get a lot of use since I'm kind of a stickler for. And then these are cool because they go on your diamond painting tools to make them easier to grip so you can use them for a longer time. And look, there's 4 of them. So there's one for each tool. I think that is so cool. Then there is, what's in here? Oh, these are the little labels. These are little labels, I think. I don't know. It didn't come with an inventory, and I don't remember what all was in it when I put it on my wish list. I don't know. They're... Oh, it's double-sided sticky something. Okay, I'll figure that out. They're little double-sided sticky labels. I will have to figure out what those are for. I don't know, but I'm sure if I look at the inventory list, it'll tell me. Okay, so it comes with another of the standard little trays, but these are the ones I'm after. These are the bigger trays. This is more sturdy. As you all have seen, I flip these puppies over regularly, and I get diamonds spread all over my desk. I did it while I was, making a video. I left it in. I thought it was funny. Everybody said, "How can you laugh?" I said, "Because it's funny." And I have done it at least a dozen times since then. But this is the heavier tray. It's slightly heavier. And I also like this because it's got a funnel on it. And you can use it to put right now, if I put beads in this, or drills in this tray, I feel like I have to work on it until the tray is empty. But if I do it in this one, then if I accidentally pour too many drills in, I can actually use this to funnel them back into the little baggie. So that is why I wanted that. And they don't sell that separately, so I put a toolkit on. And then this is a bigger one still. It looks like it might have a holder here for maybe your a couple of drill pins. I don't know, maybe. Could be that's what that's for, but also even heavier still. So this one would be a whole lot harder to flip over, whereas this one, I mean, you just do that and you accidentally, flipped all those lightweight drills everywhere. So I would say that if you diamond paint, a toolkit like this is an essential. I mean, I don't really know a heck of a lot about diamond painting yet, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you don't have to have it, but I think it makes your life much easier and much better. Okay, so we've got this with all the tools in it, and actually and then It actually also comes with a whole bunch of spare wax sheets, which is nice. Although I am finding that you usually get plenty in your kit when you get your diamond painting. Some of them have more than others. But also remember that every time you dip one of these big boys in, and these, I did find out in using the little 3 one yesterday, that it not only does it use a whole lot more wax, but you have to go after the wax a little more often. Whereas with the single, it seems to last quite a bit longer. But so these, especially if you start, I know Mrs. Coffee has a one that does 15 at a time. So, 15 is a pretty big bite of this wax stuff. So it's always good to have some extra wax on hand. These, I believe, are labels for these. Now, I've gone out of my way to always say, I don't invest a lot of money. And by the way, from a cost standpoint, I think this kit was like $11, $12, something like that. I thought it was fairly reasonable. Thank you very much, Melinda. I mean, I really appreciate that you got this for me. And I know Melinda has also fallen in love with diamond painting. So I imagine that she ordered one of these for herself and probably liked it so well that she thought of me to get one as well. But this has like removable rows of little boxes that you can put your drills in and then put the label on and use the little boxes. So they're, protected and all of that. I think that is so cool. And I love this little compact size. So what do we have? 4 times 2, 4, 6, 7. 4 times 7. So there's 28 boxes there. So that is that right? 4 times 7 is 28? Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, of course, I have to verify that because that little kernel of self-doubt is going in my head. Where's my calculator? Surely it's just a times table issue. 7 times 4 is 28. Yes, it is. It's 28. I can't find the calculator, of course, because those types of things are never right where you need them when you need them, right? Okay, so I am going to put all of this stuff in this little bag. So I'm going to put all the flat stuff on one side, and I'm actually going to move that and this back here, and then put that in there. And close it all up. And there it is in a nice, neat little bag. All of your diamond painting tools. And then, I don't know, I'm going to save this one and use it for something else. Oh, fun. I never throw anything like that away. I'll find some use for it. Look, it even holds air. Cool. Thank you very much, Melinda. And this is made by M Life. So, also somebody who is a Amazon seller. I mean, the ones that get Amazon merch like that to include in their packaging, those are the guys you want to buy from, because those are the ones that Amazon. Now this is another one. Those are the ones that Amazon has signed quality control contracts and stuff like that with. Now this was also in the package, also from Melinda. Melinda, you spoil me. Thank you so very much. What have we got? Oh, yay! Okay. Hang on. Grabbing a cup of coffee. Let me tell you about this book. Okay, now, some of you are going to recognize Rhonda Francis's name from Facebook, and some of you are not. This is Rhonda's second grayscale coloring book for adults. And I wrote to Rhonda and I said that I would love to get her book so that I could do a flip through on it for my channel, because like me, of course, she is a self-published author, and I like to help my self-published authors. And look, see, the universe listened, and Melinda has sent me this book. Now, I am going to do a formal flip-through and video for Rhonda on this, but I do want to just show it to you so very quickly. I'll do a really quick flip. But this is Rhonda, and Rhonda is a photographer. And she also has the greenest thumb of anybody I have ever seen in my entire life. She, I think she can pretty much grow anything. And she was regularly posting her beautiful photographs of the flowers that she was growing. Macro photography of flowers is what she does, and on Facebook. And then, it occurred to her that, well, maybe people would like to color those, and her books have been very, very popular. And so these are some of her macro photography pictures. And I'm not going to, like I say, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each page, but, and she's published them in grayscale. Now, this would just be a beautiful art book, but this is actually designed for you to color. And, there's an iris and a rose and dogwoods, I think is what that is. And those are the horizontal blossoms. These are drop blossoms, I think, and, all kinds of different things. Now, I don't know what each of these flowers is, but if you know what, like that, I know is a rhododendron bloom that hasn't bloomed yet. And they're gorgeous. All kinds of things. So you can look up the flowers, or better yet, you can use your own imagination and color them any color you want. And all of the shading is already in there for you. You can then, if you want to, use pencils and enhance it using the shading. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to color one, and I'm going to do a flip through of it, and of it officially. Like, that's the one from the cover. So you already know what the colors on that are. That is as it stood when she cut the blooms and put them in her house. And that is the photograph that she took of those two blooms. Aren't they gorgeous? I don't even know what those are, but I'm sure it says somewhere. And then this is the one to color. So, ooh. I'm probably going to do this one since I don't know what all the other colors are. Or maybe I will get creative and create one of my own. But even the yellow in here, that's in there. So you can do all of that. Tips for coloring grayscale, introduction. This is her second book, by the way. Her first book is the one that is gray. It has, I believe it's a carnation or a zinnia, a pink zinnia on the front. It's gorgeous. But Melinda, thank you so very much for this. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, yay. And diamond painting. Melinda, you're wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. Now, Happy Mail led the way because, Happy Mail is just so cool. So remember that. Bloom May, the Diamond Painting Toolkits, and of course, Fabulous Flowers. By, don't I have a book called Fabulous Flowers? Now, wait a minute. I do believe even I have a book called Fabulous Flowers. So, don't be confused by the names, but how very cool is that? So, we have two versions by two artists who work in different mediums, who both think flowers are fabulous, and I personally think that's very cool. So, please don't ever think that, and this also is proof positive, you can't copyright a title either. So, you can trademark titles, but you can't, you could not ever copyright that phrase because everybody thinks flowers are fabulous. It just occurred to me just this very second. I was so excited for Rhonda, it didn't occur to me that we both had a book by the same name. All right. Now, there was one more thing that arrived today, and I'm filming this as a separate part because I'm just not sure if I'll leave it in the video or not. But I want to take a moment to say goodbye to some old friends. Now, let me tell you about my little Reebok shoes. They have lasted me for 20 years. So Reebok makes a good product. They have mowed the lawn hundreds of times. They have withstood stains and cleaning and stains. And they have really done me a lot of good. However, the other night, they finally gave up the ghost. Now, as you can see, for several months now, I have been trying to, address this particular flopping issue with tape, but I have finally, I just finally couldn't do it anymore. And of course, they're separating here and here. 20 years is a long time. So, rest in peace, little Reeboks. You had a good, long life, and all is not lost. Fortunately, on Cyber Monday, they had Reeboks on sale for half price. So I actually got these for less than I paid for those 20 years ago. And so welcome my new babies, a brand new pair of Reebok walking shoes. Not bad for 38 bucks. And I hope that they last 20 years, just like the last ones. So anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. So this is my Christmas present to myself. And so, yay. And because it's something that I've needed for a couple of years, and I've just been putting off and putting off and putting off. And so thank you to Reebok for having a nice sale on your product, because they are my favorite shoes. And as far as walking shoes go, I would definitely not buy any others. They last a good long time. They're very comfortable, and they're great for my 4 a.m. walks to the store, because I can run in them if I encounter a boogeyman out there. So, not that at 60 I do much running. Actually, what was so funny, and I wrote to my friend Melinda about this, I said, this happened, of course, on the way coming back from walking up to the 7-Eleven. And fortunately, it happened on the way home. But it was flop, drag, because this was out here, as I was walking along. And it was raining. Of course. Anyway, so I just thought I'd leave that in there. Okay, on to the next part. Now, I did sort of bury the lead. So as some of you may remember, I did just a couple days ago post a video of the new book, and I am happy to say it is flying off the shelves. Dragons, Flowers, and Mandalas, oh my, adult coloring book of imagination and symmetry is available. I do not have a copy, so I can't actually show it to you, but I can show you a picture of it right here, and it is now available both in PDF form and in print form. I did verify that it is at all of the Amazons, even Canada. And to everybody who has bought this book, Drawing by Drawing, thank you so very much. It is also available as a full PDF now in my Etsy shop. And in celebration of the new launch, I'm having a 30% shop-wide sale that lasts through Monday. So Friday to Monday of this week. And I may extend the sale to cover the people who don't get paid until the 15th. So I may extend it to the 16th of December as well. Now, this is in celebration. I am also giving away a drawing. This is the drawing that I am giving away, and there is a link below as to where you can go download a copy of this one. If you already have this one, then please do color along with me. I am actually going to make a separate video where I am coloring on this, and I am using, are you ready for it? I am using this beautiful set of palette pastels that I won from Shara at Shara Loves to Color and Chat. Cheryl loves to color and chat. Cheryl loves to adult color and chat on her channel. And for her, she had a subscriber celebration and did a giveaway. And so I am working on this using just this palette and a very, very limited, because this palette obviously doesn't have any greens in it. So I'm using just a little bit of the greens out of my Mungyo pastels. And so I'll show you that, and we'll do it in a separate video, and it'll give you a chance to go after and download this particular image. I will put, like I said, a link to it down below where you can go get it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Christine Aldridge. I am an artist. I do make coloring books for a living. I do make and sell the art that I draw. You can, of course, follow me on social media at Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And I also have an active Facebook group where you can join me. It's called C.L. Aldridge's Coloring in Bloom Coloring Club, and there is a link to it below. Once again, don't forget about the 30% off discount coupon, and do please like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications, and you'll never miss a video that I make. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Until we meet again, color something pretty.